your new arrival in your party, what does that tell you about his political judgment? I find that it proves that he has impeccable political judgment. But seriously, many Conservative MPs talk to me and to all my colleagues of their frustration with obstruction and political games of Mr. Poilievre. They tell me that they really liked our spring session, which notably did not include Mr. Poilievre as an MP in the House of Commons because they felt that they were part of something. And I'll remind you that we passed the Bill C-5 for Canadian economy that brings together, that almost the entire House of Commons was together under one mission. They like that. But there's a majority fringe in the Conservative Party caucus that believes calling on to the conservative base is the road to success, and there's a minority, unfortunately, in that caucus that doesn't share that vision and wants to take part in building our economy, finding major opportunities like this, and Mr. Ma is part of that part of the Conservative caucus.
Thank you for taking our questions today. With respect to the floor crossing last night, can you tell us how you managed to convince Mr. Ma to come across, how many other MPs you're talking to, and when we can expect to see the next Conservative join the Liberal ranks?
Well, what I'll say is I'll repeat what I just said in French, which is that all of my colleagues here have the same experience of speaking to Conservative members, unfortunately a group which is in the minority in their group, who are extremely frustrated with the leadership of their party, extremely frustrated with the small games and the obstruction. They tell us how much they enjoyed the spring session. Ironically, Mr. Poilievre was not a part of the House of Commons during that session, but where we passed and they voted for big transformative legislation. Look, they realize, like we do, that we're at a turning point. They realize, like we do, that we're in a trade war and that serious solutions are required. And they are required every day to go through this charade of obstruction, and you see it, repeating the same question 40 times in the House of Commons every day. That is a soul-destroying experience for many Conservative members of Parliament. And so all of us hear it. Unfortunately, those do not seem to be the majority of the Conservative caucus. The majority of the Conservative caucus want to follow this leader, to appeal to the base, to prop up his leadership, and to win their leadership review in January. So we can only hope that some of this goes away after that review. But in the meantime, there are others like Mr. Ma who I know share the kind of view that I just described.